Hi everyone, thank you very much for joining me. Here's the latest information I could find about that attempted assassination shooter. His name was Thomas Matthew Crooks. He was 20 years old. The suspect resided in Bethel Park in Pennsylvania, and he was shot and killed by Secret Service agents seconds after he fired shots towards the stage where Trump was speaking at the rally. One person at the rally was shot in the head and killed, and I believe two others were wounded. One of them being a woman, from what I gather. I could be wrong. Trump said on social media that the bullet pierced the upper part of his right ear before agents whisked him off the stage. He also offered his condolences to the family of the rally attendees and to the one that was killed by the suspect. Yeah, definitely sending prayers to all these people and their family members. Crooks lived about an hour away from where the shooting took place in Butler. He graduated in 2022 from Bethel Park High School, according to the Pittsburgh Tribune-Review. He received a $500 Star Award from the National Math and Science Initiative, according to the newspaper. State voter records show that Crooks was a registered Republican in the upcoming November 5th election. It would have been his first time he would have been old enough to vote in a presidential election. However, when he was 17, he made a $15 donation to Act Blue, a political action committee that raises money for left-leaning and Democratic politicians, according to a 2021 Federal Election Commission filing. The donation was earmarked for the Progressive Turnout Project, a national group that rallies Democrats to vote. So here's the Twitter post that shows the voter registration, and it says he was registered as a Republican who made a single $15 donation to a liberal PAC on January 20th, 2021, Biden's inauguration day. It says here he was born on September 20th, 2003. There is a comment here that says Crooks registered as a Republican in September of 2021, which means he made his $15 donation to the Liberal PAC on January 20th, 2021. And then 8 months later, afterwards, he registered as a Republican. Another Twitter post, it says, for those that are wondering, yes, an individual under the age of 18 can make political donations. For minors, it says an individual who's under 18 years old may make a contribution to a candidate and political committee subject to limitation. And you can pause this and read all this if you want. Now, according to a video by California-based entertainment news site TMZ, Crooks is seen lying on his stomach on the rooftop with rifle in hand. About 10 minutes before the shooting, supposedly, I don't know if this is true or not, but he was seen bear crawling on the roof, and police were notified, but they didn't take it serious, so I don't know if that's true. But yeah, he was on his stomach crawling there on the roof. The building is about 410 feet from where the rally was taking place, where Trump was at. So that is a long ways to be shooting and to get Trump in the ear. Yeah, God was definitely watching over Trump. Yeah, a little bit farther, he would have been dead. The shooter was described as having long brown hair, wearing a gray shirt, kayak pants, and could be seen he was carefully trying to pinpoint a target from afar before pulling the trigger. Evidently, 7 shots went out. They were not in rapid fire. Trump, 78, had just started his speech when the shots rang out. He grabbed his right ear with his right hand and then brought it down to look at it before dropping to his knees behind the podium before the Secret Service agents covered him. He emerged about a minute later. His red "Make America Great Again" hat was knocked off, and that was picked up by one of the Secret Service agents. He could be heard saying, "Wait, wait," before pumping his fist in the air. Yeah, he was a little angry, I would say. Agents then rushed him to a black SUV. Secret Service agents there evidently didn't do a very good job. There should not have been any possibility for a person armed with a rifle to climb right up on the building and shoot at the former president. So it was one of the closest buildings to the rally. So why was it not secured? Nothing has been released about Crooks' motive for the attack. His father, who is named Matthew Crooks, is 53 years old and evidently has not made any statements to the news agencies. He said he was going to speak to the FBI before talking to any news outlets. Sometime around midnight last night, law enforcement vehicles were stationed outside the residence listed at the address on Crooks' voter registration record. Agents from the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives were also on scene. And for some strange reason, maybe they just didn't want any drone video released, but the airspace above the residence was closed by the Federal Aviation Administration. They said it was for special security reasons. So the one man was shot in the head, one of the people at the rally, and evidently another woman was shot. Haven't heard anything more about the other two people who are in critical condition. When the shots rang out, the people there at the rally seemed to be in shock. It wasn't until someone yelled, "Get down," that people realized the seriousness of the situation. And then they all ducked down and tried to take cover behind their chairs and whatever they could find. Trump evidently showed up there, took the stage about an hour late, and people were chanting USA. And Trump made a comment about how big and beautiful the crowd was. He then pointed to the projector, which was showing illegal border crossing numbers under his term and President Biden's term. The chart is a couple months old, Trump evidently said. He told the crowd. It was just a little bit after 6 p.m. And he turned his head to look at the screen and said, "If you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened." And he never got to finish his statement. That's when he was shot. People were just in a state of shock. They didn't know how to react. And like I said, when someone yelled to get down, that's when people, reacted. I don't know if it's true or not, but several people at the rally said that they did see the shooter. If it's true, how could they see the shooter doing the bear crawl across the roof and then the Secret Service not see him? On Twitter here, we have an image. It says Thomas Crooks. I assume this is from his years in high school. Probably from their yearbook. We also have here a graduation image. This here is also supposedly another image of him, and I've seen other videos. I don't know if they're of him or not, but if it is the same guy, he definitely had some mental problems. He also appeared in a Black Rock video. Many of you will know that BlackRock is an investment company. I could be wrong about this, but yeah, that's weird. Here's another screenshot from the video. It says BlackRock helps manage pension plans, assets that cover roughly half of the U.S. public school teachers. Here's another screen capture from that video. Back on the blackboard, it says fiscal policy, government standing, it looks like. I don't know what the other stuff is. Alright, so I made it a little bit bigger if you want to pause this and see if you can. And there's, yeah, the suspect. So what are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any more information, please put it down below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please be safe. Keep praying for this country. And God bless y'all. Bye.